The night my Reddit post broke reality. I was scrolling through at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday, half asleep and desperate for something to keep me awake. What would you do if you woke up with the ability to speak to ghosts? I typed, hitting enter before I could second-guess myself. The response came within minutes. A user named you/ghostwhisperer99 replied, "I'd go to my ex's house and ask why he left me for a ghost. I snorted into my pillow." "That's the most chaotic answer I've seen all week," I wrote back. The reply came instantly. "You don't understand. His name was James. He died in a car crash 2 years ago. And I think he still loves me." My heart stopped. The comment had 27 upvotes and 14 replies. Someone else chimed in, "Wait, are you saying your ex is a ghost?" "No," the user wrote. "He's dead. But I can hear him. Every night. Talking to me. Asking why I didn't call him that day." I felt my phone vibrate again. The same user, "I'm not crazy. I've recorded his voice. Want to listen?" A link appeared. My curiosity got the better of me. I clicked it. The audio file was a 3-minute recording of a man's voice, trembling with emotion. "Emily, why didn't you answer my call that day? I needed you." My hand shook. This wasn't just some weird Reddit anecdote anymore. It felt real. Too real. I looked up from my phone. My apartment was quiet except for the hum of the fridge. The walls felt heavier than usual. I could have dismissed it as a prank, but something about that voice. The next morning, I went to the local library to research paranormal activity in our town. I found an old newspaper article from 2017 about a car crash near the river, the same one the user mentioned. James Miller, 29 years old, killed instantly. I started having strange dreams that night. A man with familiar eyes would appear in my room, asking me to find something for him. I woke up drenched in sweat, convinced I was losing my mind. On the third day, I decided to visit the user's profile. Their bio said, "Ghost Whisperer. If you're hearing voices, I can help." I messaged them. "Are you real?" They replied within minutes. "Of course I'm real. But I think you're ready to hear James now." The next night, my phone rang at 1:11 a.m. It was an unknown number. My heart pounded as I answered. "Emily," the voice said, trembling. "I need you to find my wedding ring. It's in the river." I sat up straight. "How do you know my name?" "Because I'm your husband." The line went dead. My hand shook as I stared at my phone. This was no longer a story about a Reddit post, it was my life. I told my best friend the next day. She laughed nervously. "You're not the first person to hear him, you know." "What do you mean?" "There's been others. People who claim they've spoken to James. Some even say he's been seen near the river at night." I needed proof. I went to the river that evening with a metal detector. It was freezing, but I couldn't stop now. 3 hours later, my detector beeped wildly. I dug through the mud and found it, a silver wedding ring, engraved with our names. "James," I whispered. "I found your ring." The wind picked up around me, carrying the faint sound of a voice. "Thank you, Emily." Finally, someone heard me. I ran back to my apartment that night, my heart racing. The next morning, I posted on Reddit, "I found James's wedding ring in the river. What should I do now?" The replies were immediate and overwhelming. Some people said he was still trying to reach us. Others warned me about disturbing the dead. But one reply stood out, "You've helped him move on. Now it's your turn to heal." I took that as a sign. I started seeing a therapist, and slowly, I began to accept what had happened. James wasn't a ghost, he was my husband, and in his final moments, he reached out for help. Now, when people ask me about that night, I tell them the truth. Sometimes, the internet can be more real than we ever imagined. Comment your take.